EastEnders troublemaker Dotty Cotton has had a turbulent few months on the square, and as she struggles to get answers about who her father is, she could be forced to make a temporary departure. Dotty, played by Millie Zero, discovered on Christmas Day the man she believed to be her father, Nick Cotton, John Altman, might not actually be biologically related to her. This is because her mother, Sandy Gibson, Martha Cope, told her Charlie Cotton's, Christopher Hancock, other son, Tom/Rocky Cotton, Brian Conley, was her birth father. With no certainty on what could be the truth and what could be lies, the EastEnders youngster has been stuck in a moral dilemma over whether to share the information with the man she thought was her uncle, Rocky. Needing answers, she could seek to reunite with BBC soap legend June Brown, to find out if she knows anything about her parentage, as the actress who played June has now left the weeknight serial drama. The reunion would have to take place away from the cameras. The last viewers heard of the legendary character, she was spending time with her grandson and Dotty's half-brother, Charlie Cotton Jr., Declan Bennett, in Ireland. Knowing she needs a break from life on the square as well, Dotty could see going to visit her grandmother as the welcome departure she needs from the chaos she has endured. Having only known Nick was her biological father, Dot could offer very little in terms of knowledge on whether Rocky could be her granddaughter's father. However, having known Rocky as a youngster, she could explain how the young troublemaker seems to share more characteristics of his than of Nick's. In Dotty's mind, this would provide her with enough evidence to return to Walford and speak with Rocky about what she was told. As the pair discussed the possibility of being father and daughter, they could agree to do a blood test to find out for sure. Both could anxiously wait for the results, but if the tests did confirm Sandy was telling the truth, Dotty's life will change forever. Speaking on Friday night's edition of The One Show, the actress who plays Dotty, Millie, addressed her character's current storyline. The soap star said, "Dotty, who grew up thinking the nasty Nick was her dad, now doesn't know who her father is. So, in upcoming episodes, she is completely lost because she has based her whole personality and her whole identity on being Nick's daughter," Millie continued. "We will see a destructive and vulnerable side to the character," she added before confirming she has no idea who her character's father is. With Dotty's life in turmoil, an exit could be the best way for her to recalibrate, and if Dot gives her the inkling Rocky is her father, she would have to change her whole being. Having felt she needed to live up to Nick's reputation for so many years, viewers could see Dotty being her true self for the first time ever. As she becomes kinder and more thoughtful to those around her, she could become more accepted on the square, rather than being viewed as a troublemaker. According to the actor who played Nick, John, one of the reasons why his co-star June left the show was because a different actress had been brought in to play his character's daughter. Speaking of June's departure from the show, he said, "It was a great shame that Molly Conlon wasn't brought back as Dotty as well. I don't think she was very happy about that. And nor was I. Actually, I didn't understand why when they had the original actress who'd grown up why they hadn't brought her back, but that's up to the BBC. I think all those things I'd mentioned, tired, not delighted with the storylines and a different Dotty. She just wasn't happy anymore, so she had to decide to leave, which is a shame," he said in an interview with The Sun. Carrying on with her discussion with the One Show team, Millie explained she didn't actually know she was going to be playing Dotty. The soap star said, "It's crazy because I didn't know I was going to be playing Dot and Charlie's granddaughter. They used a code name, which they often do to keep the embargo, and so I got told it was a random girl called Hannah. Then 2 days before, they were like, 'You're that evil little girl who was in the show about 10 years ago and you will be meeting June Brown on Monday.' I was like, oh my god. It's such an honor to wave the Cotton flag, especially as John Altman and June Brown are not in the show anymore." Whether a temporary exit for Dotty happens or not, Millie has promised there is still a lot more to come from her character's storyline. The actress said in an interview with Digital Spy, "She's just trying to destroy everything because she thinks everything's broken anyway. She doesn't feel valued in the world. She feels that no one's there for her, and that's a very lonely place to be. But will knowing who her father really is help to put the character back on track?"